remember nearly a year ago now in Texas. At night, going down a bend, sharp turn. And then I heard this god-awful sound, splintering. Yeah, so it was the toolbox. It was the toolbox poking a hole. Punched a hole in my RV. With the toolbox in the back of the bed, the toolbox just went clunk. Well, I figure it's time to fix it. So last time we were at Jupiter, I dug out this old epoxy, which I'm sure is fine to use. I thought I had some cloth, you know, some double braid or some chopped strand mat, but I don't seem to have that here. Jesus, this is from Malaysia. This is like this is like 10 years old.
Looks wet.
Oop, no, see, still wet in there. It's the resin. See, I grabbed this epoxy because epoxy here in the US is incredibly expensive. Back in Asia, it's like $10 a litre. Here it's like 70 or something like that. It's crazy money. But I will need to buy some cloth. So we got the patch to come back out, so that's good. Just trying to even off some of these high points. We're just gonna pour epoxy into it. And that'll do until we may not even need, in fact I don't need cloth, I just need a little bit of filler, just some polyester car auto filler. Smooth it on, sand it smooth, and then spray paint. She's pretty thick. That's all right. Ooh.
Looks good.
So, this is probably 10 or 12 years old. It's not normally that colour.
Really?
So I'm not sure if this is going to work. I may end up just making a mess.
Yeah.
But so roughly 2 out of 3 parts part A and 1/3 part B. Let's see what happens. Well, epoxy is on. Tomorrow give it a bit of a light sand and then put the filler on, and then we can try and shape it. Let that dry and we'll get some paint. It's going to be black. Let's do this. Yeah, just need a little more filler in the low spots, and then that will do. We are about to hit the road tomorrow, in fact. Princess and the RV have been parked here in Mantua, Utah, which is about an hour north of Salt Lake City, for 2 months, over 2 months. I had 7 weeks of training I had to go and do in Florida. Back from that now and ready for a month off. I'm not going to get a month off normally, but it's just to hold up with the next training. So, yay, it might even be longer than a month. So I've been home for about 6 days, 7 days, and we've been doing repairs on the RV. So we've done bearings. First time I've done them in 20,000 miles, and it's the first time I've ever done bearings. So, and it went well, I think. Like, the wheels still turn, so that's a good thing. And I've addressed the lag bolt issue for the frame flex problem in the front of these fifth wheel RVs. That went well. A few other little things, not too much. Tomorrow we're out of here. It's a busy weekend in the campground, so I'm a bit reluctant to have to try and maneuver the trailer out of here tomorrow morning. But anyway, that's what happens when you leave on a weekend. And we're headed to Grand Teton National Park and Yellowstone National Park. Yeah, like that. So that's Jackson Hole area. Spectacular terrain and countryside up there. Yeah, we're really looking forward to seeing it. Boondocking, of course. So looking forward to getting out of the RV park and back into the wild. And we should see some animals. Apparently there's plenty of bison, grizzly bears, and moose up that way. So that's what we're looking forward to seeing. But right now, I've got to get wet. Wash down this RV. It is filthy. Look at those windows. We've got ourselves a little problem. I was pressure washing the roof. I noticed some bubbling of the cloth roof, and it turned out those bubbles were full of water. And it's because I was spraying on an area where there's 2 pinholes. So it helped me find the holes. But now the issue is that it's wet in there. And it's just under the edge of the solar panel. I'm going to have to remove the solar panel, cut open the roof, make sure it's perfectly dry, and then seal it up with sealant. Well, it's good that now I know there's pinholes there. I don't know how they got there. Could have been when I was putting the solar panels on. Somehow I did that. Anyway, got to fix it. So I can actually see 3 holes. Here's one, weeping coming out of there. Here's another one. And I've lost this one. There's another one up here. Oh, there. There. No weeping there, so that's a good sign. But what I'm going to have to do is cut a big cross here to expose the timber underneath and to see if it's wet and see if there's any damage. I hate cutting the roof to bits, but that's what we got to do. All right. Alright, so the timber, it is treated. I guess it's just the glue that they use. But it's good to see there is some sort of covering. And it's just a little slimy in there. I'm just going to make sure it's dry. And then seal it up again. I've opened that up a lot more to get to the very edges, so it feels pretty good. What about this guy? Yeah. No damage, no rot. Just a little wet, just a little soggy. But I couldn't believe when I was hitting it with the pressure washer, it filled up like this. Filled up like a big bubble. Both of these. Just from that little pinhole. That's amazing. A pressure washer can get in anyway. This one feels good too. Little alcohol. Not sure if that's a good idea, but I think it helps dry things out, yeah. would certainly help kill the rot spores if there are any. Yeah, see, I can get it right up into here. And that's where it was blowing up like a balloon. Well, pretty happy with that. Now, seal it back over. Oh, what the hell? The bloody tube broke, oh my god. Alright, well, I got sealant. Far out. I guess I'm only using sealant, eh? Damn, what a mess. Sometimes things are decided for you. What chances do you think I have of making it neater or worse? Try. Oh, I don't think I want to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm happy with that. It's definitely sealed. I'll just put the solar panel back on and we are done.
We are going to Grand Teton.
Yay! Finally moving. What's it been?
A mile turn left.
Nearly 3 months,
I know.
I think. Two and a half at
Yeah.
least. I had to go up to Florida for training for 7 weeks. But this was a beautiful spot. This is Mantaway RV Park, right next to a beautiful lake in the mountains. That's nice. But I think I've got at least 3 more weeks off. And we're gonna go Grand Tetons
And Yellowstone.
and Yellowstone National Park. And then maybe start heading back south again towards Jupiter.
Yeah.
We're not going to get there yet because it's too hot, but we're starting to head south and we're going to do a little bit of work on him. And there's a small chance we're considering splashing for the winter
Yeah.
in the Sea Cortez.
Yay.
Imagine if we did that. I don't know. It's a logistics problem because when I go to work, we got to put Jupiter in a marina somewhere. And the Sea Cortez is hopeless with marinas. You got to book years in advance.
Yeah.
So don't know if it's going to work out, but we'll see. We're at least going there and we're going to do some work on
After
him.
1,000 feet, turn left onto West 600 North.
First time towing in like 3 months, and
I
I don't know. It's,
I'm a bit scared earlier because I'm thinking too much and maybe there's some problems.
well,
or
there
something's
could
gonna
well
break.
be. I just did the wheel bearings myself for the first time. There
Yeah.
could be a problem coming up. The wheels are turning, so that's a good thing. And we also did the lag bolts in the front of the RV to try and tighten up any frame flex. So far so good though, nothing gone wrong
After 800
yet.
feet, turn right onto North Highway.
So we've really been enjoying Utah, this area, north of Salt Lake City. We haven't seen much else yet, but it is just so pretty. The mountains, the lakes, and the towns are pristine. They're all beautifully kept, well manicured. You haven't got, you know, street people. It's just normal folk. We really loved this area. It's beautiful. So scenic.
I think the beach here is the best beaches we ever had.
Oh yeah. Oh, we should
Yeah.
have bought peaches now.
I know.
Alright, when we stop, we're going to go get peaches out of the fridge.
Yeah.
Made my mouth water when you said that word.
Yum.
Highway 99.
But we are going to Catskill to get our RV and truck weight.
Yeah, our hitch is telling us that we're overweight. So we're going to find out for sure by getting on a cat scale today. So
At the light, turn right onto East Main Street, then turn right.
First time for everything, huh? We've never actually weighed our trailer. I don't know, we're interested, but didn't think it was that big a deal until our hitch was telling us we're overweight. So I've downloaded the app. It is called Weigh My Truck. You got to put your credit card in because they're going to charge you for it. Nothing's for free here. Just got to make sure we're parked in the right spot. Come and we'll check on that. So I think you just put the front wheels in that first segment, rear wheels where it in the second segment, trailer in the big segment. So we're parked correctly. Let's just start the app up. Let's see what we're looking at. Weigh My Truck app. Open Weigh My Truck. All right, so it's location 1877. So it's already, he knows where we are because of GPS. Confirm. Private. Tractor number, trailer number. All right, so it's done. There it is. So these are our weights right now. In order to do the calculations, we've got to weigh the truck by itself. So we're going to go park the RV and unhook and then come and weigh the truck. It charged me $14. Hopefully the second weigh, I'm hoping, is cheaper. But anyway, let's go park the RV and unhook. We think that the hitch is overloaded, right? So it's 4,500 pound hitch. I'm talking about the pin box hitch here. And our trailer should be 3,600 pound as per the manufacturer's weigh, but we added lithium batteries, the inverter. I'm thinking an extra 200 pound. We should be 3.8. This is saying we're overweight. You can tell by the angle of the links here, and also there's a sticker showing whether we're outside the green band. Once we do the calculations, we will know. Now, so it gives me the reweigh option, which I think is cheaper. $4.50. See, there we go. I'll stop it. There we go. And we got an email. You can take a screenshot of that. Now we can do some calculations.
Yeah.
Let's go hook up again. That's it. We got our two-way information, and later when we get to this boondocking site, pull out the calculator because I'm not positive which one to subtract from which one. So yeah, we'll do it later tonight. See you there. Wow, it's cold here. We're up in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. What do you reckon? Big dog. One of the challenges that we have now We're out boondocking here in this lovely pine forest. I'm not sure where they've come from. They may have come from Utah when we're in the RV park there for 10 weeks. We got mice. We got rodents in the RV. Yeah.